Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Recently I was over at a friend's house and they told me they get their panel door on their garage like this one serviced every year at a cost of about $180. Well, today I'm going to show you how to simply and cheaply do this yourself. So the first thing we want to do is to see that the door is balanced. So we simply unlatch the door and we lift the door up by hand just a little bit like this. And we can see that the door here is sitting, it's not going up or it's going down. So we know this door is fine from a balance perspective. Now, if your door is not balanced, which is not normally the case, you'll need to actually adjust the spring tension at the top there. Now, I'm going to show you how to do that in another video because as I said, that's not normally the case. So having established that this door is balanced, we are now just going to lubricate the bearings with silicone spray, and you can buy this for about $10 a can, and you only use a fraction of the can each time. So to start with, we need to lubricate the bearing which attaches the panel door to the spring right at the top of the door. And then, on a standard 4-panel door, there's 5 rollers on each side which we need to lubricate. Now I find that the bottom one is always the hardest. So let's just lift the door and get to it from underneath. All right, and then we just jump across to the other side and we lubricate on this side. We'll start with the one underneath. And then we can go up to the next one. And lastly, don't forget to lubricate the bearing on the left-hand side of the spring which connects to the panel door. Now, some of the older style panel doors will have hinges on the inside here. This is a pinchless door, a newer style of door, so it doesn't have hinges, and these ones don't need lubricating. But the older style that has a hinge that comes across here, that also needs a little bit of silicone spray sprayed in there as well. And on the door, there would be rows of that style of hinge. There'd be one there, another one here, etc. In between each of the panels. So you'd have about 20 or 25 of those hinges to do on a standard panel door. As I said, I don't need to do that on this style of panel door. So we're pretty much done now. So we just need to lock the mechanism back into place. And now we will just run the door until the carriage collects the door. There we go. And we literally just run the door up and down a couple of times. Just so that the silicone spray works its way into those bearings. Finally, we just lubricate the top spring with a little bit of that silicone spray as well. And we are done. So there you go, folks. 5 minutes of your time and a little bit of silicone spray and you're done. You've serviced your panel door yourself. If you've liked this video, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, have a good evening.